welcome or welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making new set of press-ons to go in Etsy. I'm going to do it on the basis of that sort of design. I did them in square, and obviously it's only like a medium square, so I think they'd look better if we had them on something a little bit more substantial and longer. Sorry if the birds go nuts. There's for some reason tons and tons of seagulls, and I don't live by the coast. Right, so today I'm using these tips that I've recently got from Sparkle Supplies, XL Coffin. I have prepped with my acid-free primer, and then I've gone over with a base coat. I'll do one hand in the video and then I'll do the other hand off camera, because I think doing two is probably going to be too long. So I want to do that type of design, but I want to add maybe more to it. The colour that I used on that one was more of a syrupy yellow, but I want to use this one. This one's more of a cream polish, and that's a Born Pretty Pro one. And then this pink is just like my favourite pink. It's called Pink Pudding. So it's triple one from Varnail, and I just love it. It's quite a opaque jelly pink, if that makes sense. Probably not. Okay, so let's get them all separated. So the pointer and the ring I'm going to do with that pink. Well, I hope everybody's okay and you're all doing good. Hello if you're new. So I just can't seem to wake up today, so you'll have to bear with me. My other half is working away for a few nights. He's in London, so I struggle to sleep. Even though he drives me insane while he's here, and probably keeps me awake while he's snoring and everything anyway. But when he's not here, it's weird, because I know he's not here. So I'm just like not sleeping very well. But he'll be back tomorrow night, and then I'll probably be sat up at stupid o'clock on the couch thinking, oh my god, I want some peace and quiet to get some sleep. So like I say, this colour is just absolutely gorgeous, and it is quite an opaque sort of jelly colour. So I'm still doing it in two coats, but when you put it on, you have to like really make sure you've spread it evenly. I actually really like this yellow, and I'm thinking of doing like a variation in like a baby blue, you know, with all the nice baby blue, baby pink, a nice purple. So just flip them. I've done something to my neck as well. That's really hurting today. It's just, this just not gonna do great, are we today? Right, so I'll do two coats of them, and then the thumb and the little finger, I'll do two coats of this yellow. But this yellow is a little bit brighter than the one that I used previously. But because I'm thinking I want to do Frenchies on those pinks, and I want something that's going to be a bit more opaque. I love the brushes in these Born Pretty Pro bottles. So there's thumb and pinky. And then on the other set, I did it was like a glitter milky white. And I think I'm going to carry on with that because it'll be nice with, you know, having the yellow and white as the theme. It's gorgeous yellow over. So, but I want something with a bit more bigger glitter in it. Where is... Oh, should we do pearly? Should we do a pearly one instead of a... Yes, let's do a pearly one. So, instead of doing 2 coats of the pearly, I'm going to do 1 coat of milky white, and then I'll do the pearl on top. Hopefully that'll sort of give it a little bit of oomph in the back. So there's them. Right, I'm going to do a second coat on the rest of these and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so they've all had 2 coats, and this is Pearl White LW31 from Born Pretty. Goodness me. So I'll just put, yeah, this is good choice. Good choice. Because it just adds that something, do you know what I mean? So a nice smooth coat of that. Looks nice just like that, doesn't it? No, it's got pink paint on it. Don't want that. Dotting tool. Just need a... Oh, it's going to be one of those days. I've just literally pulled out the same dotting tool twice. So today's video was supposed to be a Shein haul, which I recorded. So that's pretty. What did I have? I record on like an old iPhone, and then I just airdrop to my iPad to edit and stuff. So I've recorded, and I remember sitting there airdropping, but something must have happened and I've not realised. So when I've obviously thought that it's airdropped, I then deleted from the phone that I videoed on. Or I actually don't know. I really don't know. But it's in somewhere. Right, I'm going to take the tacky layer off these 2 pink ones. Now, if I'm doing bangles though, yeah, if I'm doing bangles, I don't want a French, do I? But I'll do a French like I did with the other set, with one. Get my brush, bibish. Give it a clean. There we are. Put a little splodge on there. Sounds like the dog's going to start barking as well because the neighbours are coming in. So I don't want like a really high. I think I'm going to start from there. Oh. Mabel. I was going to use my microphone today as well. I went to put that on. That's not even charged. So, because I thought, at least if the bed does start kicking off, it won't be as loud, you know, with me being on the microphone. Because even when I'm editing the videos, oh God, she's screaming. She's replying to herself. It's crazy. And then obviously then that's doubly loud, you know what I mean? Might have to do 2 coats for this French. 2 coats. Where's my clean up brush? You know what, Frenchies are just have always been my nemesis. And even after all the years of doing nails and the amount of Frenchies I've done, I still hate them. And I think because I don't like them, I can't do them. Because what I normally do is I just paint it on and then I'll go over with my clean-up brush and then do it that way. But today I thought, oh no, let's do it properly. I suppose everybody finds their own groove, don't they? I mean, I used to literally talk people out of having them when I worked on clients. Okay, so that's going to need a second coat. But there's one. Well, no, I'm only doing one French, aren't I? You don't want to do yellows too thick as well, because yellow's one of those colours that's just an absolute ass in the lamp. Okay, so that one's going to have bangles on. I don't know. But I wanted to jazz it up. So I've got Go Bananas from Sparkle Supplies. Because while that other one's really pretty, I just think it needed something else. So it is. I'm going to get the Born Pretty 6-in-1. I'm just going to do a really thin coat of it. I'm going to pull it right down, even coat but thin. Like so. Make sure it's nice and smooth. Where's me where's my glitter brush? What have I done with that? There it is. I'm just going to get a few bits and just spread them out nice and even. So what's everybody doing for the summer? And obviously all the kids have finished school now, so are you going on holiday? I mean, there's all sorts going on around the world at the moment. I'm kind of glad that we decided this year we're not going on holiday. Because we went away last year and it, you know, I mean, it was an expensive year with and this, that and the other going on. So this year we decided that we're not going to go on holiday, we're going to save. So we've literally got the money sat there for when we do find a house we want to move to, so we haven't got to worry about finding thousands of pounds for deposits and things. So that money's there ready. Just need to find the right house. Yeah, it was crazy actually the other day. I was in the shops and you know, bearing in mind that the kids have just finished school for their 6-week break here in the UK, but they were selling off all of like the summer holiday stuff and putting Halloween bits out. I was like, oh my god, this year has just flown. I actually don't even know where it's gone. So there we go. So it's just a little something that it's really subtle. I love. I mean, I got it because what was I doing? I wanted to do some bee nails and I didn't have many like yellow glitters, and this one's just really pretty because it's not, you know, proper crazy and in your face. I just like it. I like it. That's all that matters in it. Right, so I'm going to do the same on the little finger with the glitter, and I'm going to do a second coat on this French as well, and then I'll be back. Right, okay. So I've done the thumb and the little finger full of glitter, and then I've gone over again with a 6-in-1. So that's all nicely encapsulated, but I'm going to top coat and then I'll go over and buff so it's nice and smooth anyway, and I'll do that for the thumb and little finger. So then that's them two just done. They're just staying like that. We'll do bangles on there in a minute. So on this one, so I'm going to get Varnail, and I'm just going to ombre slightly up the bottom. Well, that sounded wrong, didn't it? Up from the bottom of the nail. Because obviously that one's going to have a flower on, sort of where the French line sits. And I was going to put glitter, but then I thought maybe that would be too much. So I'm going to do this instead. So I'm just going to go up to about there. Obviously we're going to need to do a few coats to get the opacity on there. And then I'm just going to get a clean one and just blend that. Didn't clean this sponge today. Oh, for right, bin. Yeah, definitely use a bit of sellotape or a lint roller to clean off any bits from the sponge, which I forgot to do on the second sponge. There's still a bit there as well. Wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't screw up somewhere, would it? So make sure it's dry. And then we'll try again. Okay, so to about there. Make sure it's definitely clean this time. Because I don't want that line where it goes into the yellow to be like just a straight line. So there's that one. So I'm going to give that, I'll give it 30 seconds because when you're using these types of gels you do go on quite thin with them. And then I'll put it in, obviously once I've got all the layers I'll do a full 60. Oh my god, my brain just is not working today. What is going on? Right, I'll cure that and I'll be right back. Right, here we go. So going up with second layer, but not going right up to where we went before. Make sure getting the side bits. Okay, and then I'm going to give that another 30 seconds. And then this is what I used to make the flower. So it's like a pastel yellow carved gel, it's called. It's Honey Girl. It's a set that I bought it's a while ago now. But it's not quite the right yellow. You see, when I did that other yellow, but then again we can add to it, can't we? Yeah, let's do it. Right, and then I'm just going to do this last bit to the bottom like that. I'm going to give that a full 60 seconds and a coat of base coat, and then I'll be right back. Right, so that's just curing. So I'm going to get my little disposable palette. I like this because nothing seems to stick to it. I'm going to take some out. Obviously I need a bit more than I did last time because it's going to be a bigger flower. See what I mean? It's quite pale. Oops, gosh. So I'm just going to roll it out, and then I need 5 equal here goes Mabel. Okay, so let's just roll those up at there. No. And I know using these types of products is so much easier without gloves, but it's not worth taking the chance, do you know what I mean? I mean, this isn't, this is more, I don't know how to describe it. It's not your usual gel type texture. So there's that, that's had the base coat. So the base coat's like just pure smoothed over that ombre now. Now I still want it to be a little bit tacky, but I don't want it to be quite slimy. So I'm just gonna quick swoosh over. And then so one there. Mabel. Oh, Goodness me. Now the dog's on one. Okay. So just push them into like the rounded petal shapes. If you find it hard getting this, oh no, stuff to stick. You can put like a bit of primer on, and that'll give you like a sticky layer. But once it's cured, it's on. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so we've got them pressed out. So now I just need to shape the petals how we want them. Make sure that they're pulled down into the middle. That's quite cute, isn't it? So I'm going to give that a full 60 seconds. Just spread them a little bit. That's it. I have to faff, you know me. Don't want them to stick up too, oh my god, don't want them to stick up too much. So there we go. I'm going to give them a full 60 seconds and then I'll be right back. Just been probably about 15 minutes painting around the outside of the flower. I've been talking away and then I've just gone to pause when I've gone to, it's time for the lamp, and I hadn't even pressed record. So I've gone around the edge of the petals with the yellow that I painted the other two nails with, just to, you know, because obviously that carving gel was quite pale. So now I'm going to put it in the lamp and cure it for 60 seconds. I'm going to pause. Hopefully I remember to unpause when we come back. See you in a sec. Okay, so I've got some balls. I'm just going to use some, do you know what? Yeah, no, I will. So I'm just going to put some glue in the middle of the flower. And then, do you know what? I never ever pull off the correct end first. Does me head in. Oh, I think I've got mixed sizes in here, but that's okay. And then one more. So there's the little flower. So then that's done. That will be ready for top coat. Then I've bought out, I've got loads of gems. I don't know why I've got loads of gems. I don't plan on doing loads of gems, but because obviously I want to make some bangles. No, am I being blind or where's my tweezers? There they are. I'm sure I had gold. Was I seeing things? No. So I've got one of those. Nails are quite curved. But it's pretty though. So, I mean, these I just got from, oh, is that a different shape? Oh, that one's got a teardrop. Nope. Are they the same? No, they are the same. Sorry. Ignore me. I mean, these nails are quite curved, so I don't know where that's going to sit flat. I don't want to bend it because I might break. Oh, here she goes. Oh. Right, I'm going to put them in there. We're just going to make bangles. We're just going to make them like I did last time. I don't know why I'm being lazy. Okay, so for one, I'm going to use some of this again. That's probably going to be way too much. We'll go with it. I'll go with it. Okay. I'm going to try and get it even. Oh my god, I've just panicked then thinking, oh god, I did press record, didn't I? I did. Okay. And then I just want it to behave and get on the nail. Oh my word. Okay. Here she goes. So yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm not normally this sort of like jittery and shaky. I'm just, I don't know what it is today. I'm gonna take that off at a bit of an angle. So we can get it, let's see. Because obviously we don't want it sticking over the edge. It's likely to catch then, isn't it? Would help if I put my glasses on my eyeballs, you know. Put your glasses on your eyeballs. But I want this transition where it comes to the side of the nail to be nice and smooth still. Okay, so there's that. Let's zap that. So that doesn't move because that would really pee me off. Put that in there. I think that's going to be it for the carving gel for now, at least anyway, unless I think of something else I want to do. Actually, I've just had an idea. Is this yellow too yellow? Oh, it is, isn't it? It's going to be too yellow. Do you think? I was thinking I like putting that over there. Might look quite subtle once it's on. I can always wipe it off. Okay, so I also have, yeah, that'll be okay. Just get another little tray. So I got these. These are from AliExpress. Don't need that many, but thank you. They're called Starlight Lemon. So they're a nice yellow colour, but they've got like a little iridescent shift on them. don't know if it's showing very well on camera. Yeah, you can just see that little sparkle. So let's get some. Let me get rid of these big balls now because I want the smaller ones. Some smaller ones, we don't need no big balls. There's them. I'm going to end up losing them. Put them in there. Right, what am I doing? So I'm going to do the line of this across here because I want something gold in between. Otherwise it's just going to be too much, I think. So just a little line like that. So I'm just going to plop them on for now, using the technical term of how to apply rhinestones. Plop. Okay, so we've got the band going across, and now we need the caviar beads. I think this is like 2 sizes mixed as well. Tough. Right, so we straighten these up. Do you think at the top? Or shall I do them across the bottom as well? Oh, stuck together. Well, I hope you're finding it relaxing, if nothing else, apart from the odd screams from the birds. And they've calmed down now, and now they're singing to the mirror by the sounds of it. Haven't been out yet today. I've got housework to do, and they just cause absolute chaos when I'm trying to do the housework. It's, oh god, it's just crazy. So Binky, I think he thinks he's a dog. So there's that one. We'll cure that. So when I'm hoovering, I'll have the dog in front of me biting the hoover, and then I'll have Binky behind me pecking my ankles. And it, you know, I mean, you'd think the bird would be terrified, wouldn't you, of this giant hoover with headlights on it and that coming towards it, but no, he's just not phased at all. Not phased at all. So that's had a bit of time to cool because I was faffing with those. So let's have a look and see what this looks like. Okay, just pull this over. And sometimes lace foils, they do look a bit more shearer, not Alan Shearer, but you know what I mean. Once you've got them on, they're not as vibrant. That's why sometimes stamping with lace is better, but hopefully if this is just like a little subtle touch, that's all we want, isn't it? So that's good. And if not, I'll just get some acetone on a wipe and scrub it off. So you don't know till you try, do you? But we do have the nice effect from the pearl. You see what I mean? Like, this was a lovely, simple, really nice, popular design that I did. And I just couldn't. It's been bugging me, even like at night when I'm trying to sleep, it's bugging me. Because it's not much. I was like, I need to add glitter, I need to add something. Yeah, that's quite nice actually, I like that. It is a lot brighter. I don't know. I'll leave it. I'll keep looking at it and I'll think about it. Okay, so we cured them on, and I'm going to use some of this. I'm not too bothered about it getting any of that gold chrome that's on my hands in it. It would help if I, do you know what, let's roll it in it, see what happens. Let's see what happens. That's too thick, isn't it? Unless I did it there. Ooh, that just pinged off there. Right, so that's cured. I give up with that stuff. Right, so I've got some Zia Burst. I just want one of these. These are Sparkle Supplies. I don't know if these are going to be a bit big though. Let me think about that one. Right, I'm going to stop with the bloody faffing now. I'm going to do a line of rhinestone glue. I'm going to do it in the middle of these. Just a cute thin line. Like so. And then I'm going to get some caviar beads. And doesn't matter about size, isn't it? I just want a line of them. never did any, well, not many bangle nails when they first started coming on social media. Last year, wasn't it? Goodness me. Because I remember being that late on the trend that I did bangle nails with my Christmas Born Pretty PR. And obviously, so that was last year. Goodness me. Oh, it's going too fast, going too fast. Get in the gap. Off. Here she goes again. I'm going to start adding subtitles to my videos so everyone can watch me on mute. There, that's cute, isn't it? Oh. Flash those so they don't move. Stop it. Bloody hell. And then yeah. Don't you just love it when everything goes wrong? And I'm going to do a line of these flat back pearl things. Well, I thought this was going to be an easier video because I thought I pretty much know what I'm doing. So how hard can it be? And like I say, I wanted to change it up a little bit and I wanted to do a longer version. See if we can get the same. There. Okay, it's coming together. Trust the process. I think that looks nice. Obviously I need something down here. I don't know whether that... Oh my god, go the right way! Where the... Oh, crumbs. Come here. Okay, so... I'll do that. I'll do a line across here. Come on. Why? Just why? Did you see it do that on purpose? Okay. This mat's doing me head in, how it keeps creasing up. What we're looking like so far. I'm just going to give them a full cure. Get off my hand. Oh my god, it stuck to my finger. Right, I'll be right back. I think what I need to do is I want to paint the yellow because it's not the same yellow as the other bits, so I'm just going to go over this. See, I don't know if it's like I'm not keen on it because it's generally pants, or whether it's just my headspace at the minute. So I'll let you guys be the judge. You know, sometimes, you know, if you're in that weird headspace and probably nothing you do could, oh, here we go. Nothing you do could be nice. So you guys will have to tell me. But yeah, I think that looks nicer being painted like that. So I'm going to cure that and be right back. Right, I have also decided I don't like that on the nail, so I'm just going to grab some acetone on a lint-free wipe. And there it is, gone. Fabulous. Okay, so I'm going to go over that with when I find it. Where have you gone? There you are. A clear builder gel. So, because that's only had just gel polish and nothing else on it really, so I want to keep the strength going across all of the nails. The ones with glitter have had the 6-in-1, so that's going to have added strength. So I'm going to get a coat of builder gel over this, zap it. I'm going to buff the glitter nails, get everything top coated, and then we'll come back and we'll have a look and see what we think of the adapted set, should we say. I'm not doing a big thick like build up an apex type layer with the builder gel, just to add that little bit extra and smooth that back out. There we go. Right, so I'm going to go and buff these and that, and then I'll be back with you and we'll have a look. Right guys, there we go, finished set. I don't know whether I prefer that set now. So I'm not going to do the other hand. You'll have to let me know what you think. Something, I don't know, maybe that yellow was a bit too bright and that was the better yellow. I don't know. Short and simple. Let me know what you think. I like the bangles obviously better on this one. I think on here, instead of using these where I did with the silicone mould and the ink, I'd rather do like those gemstones how I've done with the flat back pearls and stuff. But let me know what you think, guys. Which ones? I mean, there is a lot that I could adapt from that into that one. Do you know what I mean? Because on this one I did a white French and then I ombre'd the yellow up. I think it looks nicer with, oh god, I forgot that I'd zoomed in, I do apologise. So on that one I had white French and then I ombre'd with yellow up, but this one I did yellow French and ombre'd with the white, and I think that looks a bit better with having the yellow flower. I like the glitter more than that. I don't know if that's dulled down because I did put foil glue over it, and I think the glitter, I love that glitter, but I think the glitter, I don't know, just let me know what you think, because I don't know whether it's just my brain being my brain today. I just don't know what to think of it. I think we're just going to go and eat some chocolate or something. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope I can get some sort of video from it, and keep your eyes peeled because that Sheen haul, if I find it, it'll be on my drive somewhere, and I don't name anything on my drive and I don't have folders, so it could be literally anywhere. I'm sure I'll find it. But yeah, so there we go. Should I do the other hand and put them onto Etsy, or should I just stick and maybe do that design the same, but I'll do them in an almond, like a medium almond rather than a square? They might look nicer, mightn't they? Oh, I don't know. Give me some ideas, people. Give me some ideas. But thank you so much for watching, especially if you've got this far. I really do appreciate you beyond beyond everything else, because you know, if you stuck all the way through that and got to the end of this, wow, thank you so much. My videos aren't always like that, but if you have made it this far and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's not always like this, I promise. I'm just having one of those days, I think. So you know, please subscribe, and if you don't want to or whatever, then at least give me a like or a comment, say hey. I love replying to all the comments. If you don't want to comment anything, just give me a purple heart, let me know that you're there. If you've seen any pop-ups throughout the video, that is me doing a shout out for my members. Everybody in the Firebird's Nest gets a shout out. I have 2 tiers. I've got one which is Firebird Flames, and that's 99p a month, and the Firebird's Nest, which is $1.99 a month. I'll put the information up so you can see the 2 tiers if you wanted to join, and there's the join button and a link in the description if you wanted to. But that is me giving a shout out to everybody in my Firebird's Nest to say thank you very much. I appreciate everybody that interacts with my channel in any shape or form. But if they've seen the shout outs and they've popped up and they've have a screenshot, that generally means that they've got some sort of business or they've got their channel themselves. So please go check them out as well, because they are all awesome and I love everyone. I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna go and eat some chocolate and have a cup of tea. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.